This is just a quick video to explain what's included in our timing chain kits. You've got your 3 chains. These are your secondary chains. You've got one chain down here that's known as your primary chain. We've got our guides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 off the pump. If you do buy a pump, it already has one installed. The pump is very highly recommended. They can wear out. We've got our 3 tensioners, 1, 2, 3. These are always recommended to swap out. A lot of workshops might replace them with the old ones. We don't recommend that. We recommend to replace them because they can cause a rattle on startup. So these are genuine GM ones. The latest revision. The chains are also the latest revision. As far as extras go, these are your cam gears. On the SV6s or the LY7s or anything high output, even the direct injection LFX, LFW, LF1 engines, there are 4. On the earlier style LEO low output engines, there's only 2. So this is BBT gear or your variable valve timing gear, and that connects on top of the gear. Anything sort of over 150,000, maybe 200,000, I'd recommend just to replace them just for peace of mind. As they age, they can lose a bit of oil pressure. So these are an extra, or you can reuse your ones. The pump is an extra, or you can reuse it, but we don't recommend it. This particular one, we haven't done gears because they're in perfect condition. These are your idler gears here, and that's your crank gear down there. Depending on your year and month build, the kit will look slightly different, but if it is laid out, this is sort of what it's going to look like. The birds are chirping outside, so if you do hear a bird chirp, ignore that please too. So basically, we've got our 3 tensioners here. These are genuine GM ones. They used to be made in America, now they're made in Europe. Very good quality. We've never had an issue with these ones. We recommend, if you are going to buy a kit from anyone, that you use the genuine tensioners. We have had some kits even from major part stores that you'll go to and the kits are $1,000 and the tensioners are made in Taiwan and they rattle on startup. We've seen that happen many times. We've charged customers a lot of money to pull the engine down, pull those tensioners out and put genuine ones in. So at all costs, always go genuine. In terms of the guides, we've got 6 guides there. We've got rock cover gasket, and we have our spark plug seals there, some grommets there. We've got our 3 chains, timing cover gasket kit. You have to, on the timing cover, you have to use a sealant, so there isn't one big timing cover. You have to use sealant on it, but it does come with the VVT actuator sensor plugs there, the crank seal. There's 2 types. This is the old version. There is an updated version. So if you do open the kit and this looks a bit different, that's okay. That's the outer water pump gasket. That's the inner water pump gasket. We also include these 2 little seals. They're the radiator outlet seals. We include them. They always leak. So even if you bought another kit and it doesn't come with them, buy them off us, we sell them. And then we've got our intake gaskets. Depending on the year of your vehicle, the intake gaskets will look different. So these are Alloytec, so these ones will suit LEO and LY7. If you have the LLT engine, they have their own gaskets, which when you check out on the website or our eBay store, we ask for. And if it's a LFW, LFX, LF1, they've got a different set. So we supply different ones as an extra if you need them. In terms of the rocket cover gaskets, Alloytec rocket cover gaskets and the direct injection ones are slightly different because one of the cam gears drives a fuel pump, so it's a bit longer at the back. In terms of the chains, the general accepted changeover period on the chains was August 2006. So in regards to the chains, the earliest style are a roller style or bicycle chain. Anything VZ up until August 06 or VE up until August 06. Anything after that is Morse. There are some weird changeover dates. Sometimes they put a older engine. Holden may have had some spare engines at the Elizabeth plant and put them into later model cars. So if yours is around the date, maybe 3 or 4 months, I'd recommend to pull off a rocker cover and inspect the chains if they look like a bicycle chain or if they look like the Morse chain. These are the latest revision chains as well. So if you're getting a genuine kit installed, make sure that you inspect the kit if this is another workshop, and that the chains have the yellow and pink links on the Morse style, or they've got the white links on the earlier roller style. The reason I say this is you see a lot of genuine kits supposedly being installed, and then the photos, they're not like they're reusing the guides, so they're not putting new guides, and they're just using some cheap Chinese kit off eBay and saying it's genuine because the customer probably wouldn't know better. So that's my experience with all this. As far as the oil pumps, we have a genuine GM option made in Canada. We also have an aftermarket option, which we use all the time. Awesome quality from America. We've got the 3 gears there too, the crank and the 2 idlers. We find 50% of the cars we do need them. It's not a bad idea to do them anyway. In regards to our kits, they're amazing quality. They're backed up with a really good warranty, a really good customer support. If you have any questions, we do this job. The price has been going up recently, but it's at the moment $12.90, including the pump. The VVT gears, which I showed you earlier, they're not included in this kit or as an extra, but you can buy them on their own. If the car has any sort of sludge in it, we recommend to drop the sump, clean out the sump, and replace the oil pickup O-ring. We have them in stock too. Any questions, feel free to comment. We would appreciate if you like our videos and subscribed. Thanks guys.